Well, good morning and welcome. It's been a while since I've done a natural hairstyle. I've been kind of getting bombarded with a lot of lock requests. So, I've been kind of doing a lot of locks. But today I'm actually going to be back doing what I actually love to do. And not that I don't love to do locks, y'all, but natural hair, and helping people to embrace and understand what all their hair is capable of doing. I love that. So, because that's what I had to do. I had to learn what it is that my hair can do, what products work best in my hair, what styling techniques I can do, um, and to try to help somebody save the time and effort because we talking thousands of dollars of going and paying people to get it done and you getting products and these products are costly and not to be able to use them and just the time of trying a different technique and then finding out that that's not your technique. So I'm happy that I'm able to help people to have to not have to do that and maybe try to you know, get them into a place where they actually love their hair, their natural hair. So here, this young lady has, and you see those spring coils, and this is it, just wet, no product on here. This is just washed and conditioned. As you know, I love the Dad products, the moisturizing products. So we wash it with Dad moisturizing shampoo. I did use Dad triple threat deep conditioner and let that sit on there for a while under the dryer for a couple of minutes. And now we're about to start our styling process, okay? So she has what we call low density, low porosity hair. And low porosity, well, low density, as you know, means that there's less hair in each area, square area. So if you separate the hair just on its own, you'll be able to see the scalp. High density, if you were to do this, you wouldn't be able to see any scalp because that just means there's a lot of hairs coming out of that area. This is saying there's not that much coming out of each area, but it's long, as you can see. But it's also low, that's low density. Low porosity means it doesn't suck up product. So that means the product is going to just sit on top. So you don't want to use a lot of creams with hair like that. You want to stay away from the cream. So we're going to use gel for the styling product. And y'all know what gel I'm going to use. My love and favorite gel is going to be the Extreme Wetline Extreme Styling Gel. And I'm going to start with again, because cream conditioners is not going to be the thing for her because she does have that low porosity hair. I'm not going to even risk having to wash her hair again because I've done that when I didn't know what low porosity meant and put some thick cream on there and ended up having to wash it out. So this is Miracle Milk by Mazzani, and this is going to be the conditioner that I'm going to be using. And this smells amazing. And this has 25 products in here that are going to help with not just the style, but the health. Because again, natural hair. You're not just doing natural hair because you just want to, increase your workload. Because wearing your hair natural does that. It's not what people think. We just don't grow get up and go hair. Okay, and to be honest, I know a lot of white people with curly hair, and their routines are not much different than ours when it comes down to what they have to do. So it's not usually ever just a get up and go, shake and go. There's no such thing. So, but I do try to stick with what's convenient, you know, so that you're not spending your entire life, doing your hair. So this is like the longest process, which is the actual, styling, the shampoo day, as people would call wash day. That's usually the longest process because if you doing it right. You want to make sure your hair is clean, and because you go usually a long time without doing washing your hair, usually you might have some product buildup and stuff like that. So you want to make sure that you know get all that out of it. So again, I just sprayed the Mazzani Miracle Milk in it. Oh, that smells delicious. So yeah, so this is good, and then we're going to detangle and. And this is We Dad's leave-in conditioner. It is moisture lock. What I kind of like about this is because with low porosity hair, if you can see that, I should zoom in. I will zoom in. I put like a little dab, and as you can see, it did soak in because it's more of a serum than it is a cream. So it's not, you don't have to worry about if you're using this on someone with low porosity hair. You don't have to worry about it sitting on top like you would most creams. As you can see, this is more like a serum. But you don't want to risk it anyway, so you don't want to use too much. So I just use like a couple drops, and only because I love We Dad. So I'm using like a little bit. And I'm just going to put that all over. The other thing you don't want to risk when you're using gel is you don't want to risk that gel just sitting on top of those creams. And I use clear gel because I don't want to risk having it. I haven't had any issue with my We Dad. My Wet Line Extreme just kind of sitting on top or flaking. I've not had any flaking because that's another thing you might have to worry about when you're using gel. So I'm going to just detangle, and then I will be coming back when we get to the actual styling. Today I'm going to be doing just a breakthrough method on her, and then as you can see, those coils without any product on it. And we shall be back. Yeah, let's try. Okay. I just wanted to come real quick again and just show what I have here is my handy dandy puff cup sprayer, and I love this thing. It's getting a little old. I might need to get another one, but this just sprays out your water real evenly without just saturating it. And the key to any good wash and go is water. So you got to keep it moisturized and wet as you're styling. So I just detangled, so I have it in some sections. So I'm going to just kind of show you, because her hair is very coily, she her hair gets really tangled. So what I'm going to do is just take a little section here. I'm just going to take you guys through the process here of how I do my actual styling. And then just the different techniques that you can actually use to achieve the coils that you want, the definition. So I use a detangling brush to detangle. So because my client is very tender-headed. So hopefully you didn't have a horrible experience with having it combed out. So far so good. So as you can see here, it is good and detangled. So I'm going to show you a couple methods. So we have our Denman brush, which is a detangling brush, and then we have our Denman comb. Y'all know this is my fave. This is my curling comb, Denman comb, whatever you want to call it. It is a little 3-row comb that I use to achieve the coils that will just make the definition just unbelievable. So here are the different methods. Let me just get a little water here. Don't spray it. And I did put a drop of oil in there. And again, you don't want to do too much oil. But I did put a couple drops of oil. And you can just pretty much tell just from her here what kind of definition we're going to get here. Look at those coils. And this is just from water. And like I said, a drop, a literal drop of oil. It was a drop because I'm running out. And I need to get some more. But here is my dimming comb or my curling comb. I can do it this way. Again, that's with no product on there. Or you can do it with a what they call just a rake, which is just your fingers going through. This is the rake through it. I'm going to get a little product. My Extreme Wet Line Extreme Styling Gel, clear gel. Because, I don't really know yet about her hair and how much product I'm going to use. I'm not going to be too generous with it because I don't, want it to clump up. I don't want it to be hard. We just want it to coat these strands. That's all you using this gel for, is to coat those strands. And as you can see with this breakthrough method, we're getting some nice coils. The key to doing a breakthrough method is you want to use small sections and you just want to pull that product through. So again, we're going to do the breakthrough method, which, look at those coils. Look at that. Or we can do the comb. It's a matter of preference. Either is good. The key again is just small sections because you want those coils to be separate. So you want to use small sections. You want to shrinkage your grill. Those coils are bound. Okay. We're going to do more of the same with that all the way through, and then we'll come back when we're done with the, when I'm about ready to put her under the dryer. Okay. Okay, and we are back and we are on our way under the dryer. And as you can see, we have nice tight coils. Do me a shake for me real quick, just side to side. All right, head back a little bit. So, all right, there you go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes, them is curls. We're gonna free them curls even more. But yes, and as you can see with coils such as this, I mean these are nice, separate, springy, and we're gonna definitely keep the movement, and we're going to do that by I'm going to put my blow dryer in here, my concentrator, and I'm going to blow dry those roots. But I'm going to sit her under the dryer first off so that we can make sure that we lock this style in. And I gave her a little part in the front, and I'm going to spin around just a little bit. Say hi to the people. So yeah, so we're gonna get under the dryer. We're going to lock these coils in, and then I'm going to go in with the concentrator, do a little stretching so that we can have the length along with some movement to make sure that it's the gel, because I use the wet line, and again that can be a little hardening. So we want to make sure that we keep those curls moving. All right. So here we are with our final product here. We showed the banding, what's going to be the overnight maintenance method. And then, we took the bands out just because that was just, a little tutorial. But we don't want to walk around with, little maintenance ponytails in all day. But the coils are popping. As you can see, we got a nice sheen on there. I use my little Pantene serum. I like that Pantene serum. And yeah, once we get that stretch going overnight, yeah, that's gonna be nice. Absolutely. Yes. So we got coils. We got coils. And even though it's low density, it looks full just because of the fluffing in the roots, just to make it look full. And I mean, this is really like zero maintenance. Like, I mean, it is. I mean, once you take those bands out, you just really, fluff it to make sure you don't have any parts. And then you're all set. Yep. Okay. And not that you need any more convincing, but one of the other benefits of coming to Rhonda with a twist is that I don't just do your hair. I actually show you how to perform your overnight maintenance. In this young lady's case, I show her the banding technique, which basically is an overnight method for wash and goes, when you want to get that stretch and you want to make sure you don't disturb your curls overnight. So after you take the bands out in the morning, I showed her how to lift with the pick here, the roots. Make sure that you kind of lift it up and make sure that you have that nice shape that you want. Again, without picking all the way through to the end, you just want to pick those roots and lift them just to make sure that you make sure you cover up the parts that you made when you did your banding. But she had like 5 neat ponytails. I made sure that she could do it before she left, and showed me on one of the ponytails in the front so that she could be confident that she's going to be able to do that when she get home. Because nothing worse than getting your hair done and getting home and saying, oh, it's cute, but the next day, you don't know what to do with it, to get it back looking nice. And certainly people are not spending their money just to look good for a day. So, you just want to make sure that you can, because you get about a week, maybe two,